Even a single little slip up, a little bad cook is going to be enough to cost me a chance of winning immunity.
Come on guys, immunity on the line! Today I'm making a brown butter poached Morton Bay bug with Jerusalem artichokes and a watercress emulsion.
Looks beautiful, Ozzy.
My dish is coming along together really nicely. I've got my shellfish oil roasting away.
Make it good.
I'm really happy with the flavour of this stock that I made from the tails of the bug. I think it's got a really nice shellfish flavour, so I'm going to strain it off now, add in some butter, and then we'll get those Jerusalem artichokes in there.
Good work, Laura. Well done.
I've got such beautiful ingredients today, and I just need to make sure that I'm just taking care with every single thing I'm doing to give myself the best opportunity to win immunity and be that first person in the top 6. That's not delicious. It's not. I said if it's not delicious, then I don't know what else could be.
I mean, go.
Neither.
So is it delicious or not?
It is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's
Just
really
make your
yummy.
mind up, doll.
Sorry.
You are at the halfway mark. You have 30 minutes left. Come on.
I think the duck's done, actually.
Well done, boys.
I'm feeling really in control. This is a feeling I haven't had in a long time, and I'm just so happy with the way I'm working. Yuzu. I just feel like this is definitely the direction I need to drive in, and it's yielding results. I'm working on my octopus emulsion, and in Southeast Asia, we do a lot of barbecuing of things like cuttlefish. It's getting foamy, which is good. And when it chars on the edge, you just get this really beautiful, slightly funky, deep umami flavour. How does it poke? Yeah, really good. And that's what I've gotten from this octopus. It's like umami plus. It's like cuttlefish, yuzu.
I'm so impressed, Chloe. Oh,
I'm very impressed. And it tastes so delicious. It's exactly how I imagined it would taste.
I think I need to pass that through muslin, actually.
The only problem with this emulsion right now is that it's really grainy. And I'm thinking, can I get away with it? No. I pass it through the muslin and it's not going through. It's just too thick. Oh no. And nothing's coming out except oil.
Come on, Chloe.
It's very grating. I'm starting to panic. No, that's not going to work. Have I just ruined my octopus emulsion? Have I just really done this? I'm working on my octopus emulsion and I pass it through the muslin and it's just not going through. It's too thick and nothing's coming out except oil. Oh no. I'm starting to panic. I think I might have just wrecked my octopus emulsion. Oh, thank God.
How's that sauce going, Paul?
Yeah, it's good. I was just having a bit of a stress then because it's very grating. But it's good now. I just added some water. That's all I needed.
Still got the same punch?
Yeah, it does. I'm passing it through the muslin and it's coming through perfectly. It's so smooth and it's exactly how I want it to be.
That's done. I just need to make my tarragon oil now.
The Organised Pro has also troubleshooted today. Tick.
20 minutes to go, everyone. 20 minutes.
Now, some things, if not all things, smell good. Yeah, thank you, mate. My eggplant's roasting away. I've got my little pickled nashi there as well. Roasted my grove bones. That's reducing to a sauce. I'm going to use the kangaroo as my main protein. I've got a little rabbit kidney here, and I kind of think it might be sort of nice to use it on a dish in a way. The nature of today's challenge is that round 2 isn't an even playing field. We've all got completely different ingredients. And I do have a really clear dish in mind, but I know the judges are going to be thinking, what could they have done or how inventive can they be with these ingredients?
Cool, calm.
There's a lot at stake for immunity today. To be the first person in the top 6 is huge. It's been 10 years since I was last on MasterChef where I was runner-up, and it's a pretty special thing to have another crack at this opportunity. The finale is so close, I can almost taste it. So I've got to give it everything today.
How you going, Callum?
Yeah, good man. Just trying to think whether I use those rabbit kidneys or not. I'm thinking those kidneys can elevate this dish. So I get my kangaroo fillets onto the barbecue, and I'm going to just kind of play around with these little kidneys as well. There's no wiggle room here. If this kangaroo's not cooked perfectly, I might as well go jump on the gantry now, because whilst I've got a lot going on in this dish, I know this is what the judges are going to be looking for.
Really good, Callum.
I check on my Jerusalem artichokes, they're done, so I take them out of the poaching liquid. And the next thing I need to get onto is my watercress emulsion.
It's not like a really vibrant green sauce.
This watercress emulsion is so important because it's actually what's going to bring this whole dish together. It needs to be really peppery, really fresh and acidic to tie all those really buttery roasted flavours of this dish together. Come on, Lizzie! Come on, La 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 Laura.
Hello, Mel.
Never won immunity before.
No.
How badly do you want it today?
Like, really bad. Like, so bad, Mel.
So sell this dish to me. Sell it to me. How will this be immunity winning?
The bug is very sweet, and the artichokes are very sweet, and I feel like pepperiness from this watercress, and then like a real like kind of very fresh savoury hit where I'm doing nothing.
Yeah.
The amaranth leaves will help to kind of tie everything together.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to go for like all that balance and make sure my seasoning is correct and it's
Very
actually
good.
like really delicious.
You started really strong in this competition.
I
You had a bit of a rough patch in the middle.
Yeah.
Are we seeing a return to form here? Because, you know, there's no room for
hope
error
so.
now,
I
right?
really, really hope so, Mel.
You're up against some tough competition
I'm
here.
so ready to win today.
Oh, they look good, Callum. Nice.
Thanks, mate. My gochujang eggplant, coriander oil, and rabbit nashi sauce ready.
How you going, pal? You good?
Yeah, getting there. My barbecue kidneys are looking pretty good, lovely and golden brown the inside.
Oh, that looks good, Callum.
I check on my kangaroo, and I have pushed my kangaroo a little bit harder on the first side than I would have liked. I don't want to overcook it, so I'm going to cook it slightly less on the second side.
Go, Cal.
Thank you, Reese.
Come on, guys. Only 5 minutes to go. Come on, guys. Keep it up.
Nice.
My dish today is a smoked duck breast, a roasted octopus emulsion, charred persimmon, and fresh tarragon. I had 2 less ingredients than Callum and Laura, but what I love about this dish is that it was ingredient inspired, and I'm so happy with my octopus emulsion. And I put that on the floor of that. With 5 minutes to go, I'm actually plating up. I've left myself enough time to arrange everything exactly how I want it to be, and I'm just so proud that I've managed to rein in the chaos, and I'm in a really good place. Just gonna pop a little bit of salt.
Poe has made a list, stuck to it, and now she's plating up with 5 minutes left on the clock. I've got no idea who this is. Like, where is Poe and what have they done with her? My watercress emulsion's done. My Jerusalem artichokes are cooked off. The roasted bug oil is done.
What is that? Just a roasted shell oil.
Nice, Laura.
And I've just got to now cook that bug tail. With this bug tail, I want to cook it in brown butter. I think brown butter on anything is so delicious, especially seafood. Oh, look, he looks beautiful. I am so happy with these bugs. I think they cook perfectly, they taste amazing, and they're seasoned really well. How is it, Lance?
Yeah, good. I'm happy.
So as I'm plating, I'm looking at everything, and I'm really happy with every single element. I have had a really positive, confident cook today,
Come on, Laura.
and I put up something that I'm really proud of.
Hey, country. How long to go? 1 minute.
To plate up, I get a little bit of my gochujang sauce onto the bottom of the plate.
Good work, Cal. That looks good.
kangaroo on, that lovely eggplant that's roasted in that same gochujang sauce on next, the kidneys on. From there, it's on with the pickled nashi pear.
What first?
Just the nashi pear.
Oh, you nash.
And finally, the fresh salted coriander leaf, the coriander oil, and that rabbit and nashi sauce. Myself to make the best dish possible to win immunity, but I hope I didn't get too carried away putting kangaroo and rabbit together on the same plate, and that I've done the kangaroo justice.
Well, after they received some pretty weird and wonderful ingredients in their pantries, I reckon they've stepped up to the plate.
Definitely. I mean, these are 3 of our finest, but there can be only one who can win immunity. Technique and execution now, that's the baseline. We're expecting perfection.
Should we get the first one in?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Hello, Paul.
Hello.
Smiley happy, Paul?
So happy.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm really happy. I just did what I set out to do. I actually spent more time getting organised than I ever have in any cook, and it really worked.
Explain the dish to me.
I have made a smoked duck breast with a cold hard persimmon and a roasted octopus emulsion with tarragon.
I was really interested in that emulsion. I was impressed that your brain went in that direction.
In Malaysian cooking, we pan fry a lot of dried shrimp, and it just creates this like really banging like umami flavour. And I thought, well, I can just recreate that. And I really didn't think I wanted to serve a weird surf and turf.
Yeah.
I just really wanted to prove that, you know, I can create a modern dish and be innovative.
You are inventive, you are creative, you are innovative. Like, that's what we know and love about you. So I'm looking forward to trying this.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, me too. Get out of here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks, Pat.
I've never seen a plate of food like this from Pop. Look how modern that looks and beautiful, and the char on that personally looks absolutely beautiful.
Was forced into this, you know, minimal ingredients, trying to create flavour through different techniques. And for me, she's absolutely knocked it out of the park. I love the way that she's cooked the duck. The texture of that sauce, I'm so glad that she passed it through that muslin. As it came around, it was so grainy, and it would have been such a different ball game.
It's a very different sauce. I can't even liken it to anything else. There's definitely an umami hit in there. I like the acidity off of the yuzu. Love the persimmon. It's that toasty, charry, and it's only just slight because it's the skins that have been burnt and then she's peeled them off. The duck itself, beautifully cooked. As far as the dish, I really, really like it. It was delicious.
You know, you look at from the foundations of with that octopus emulsion, it had a really beautiful smooth texture to it, so it was a real pleasure to eat. But the flavours that she created and the way she got there is what fascinates me. This is on so many levels intelligent cooking, and it's also delicious cooking as well.
If this is a new Po, this is like Po's run, I love it to start here.
Yeah, was that mate?
Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. I felt like this huge weight and responsibility on my shoulders, to be honest, because I feel like I got really good ingredients. And I guess it's just trying to not fall into that trap of, because they were ingredients that actually kind of went together,
Yeah.
not just doing the most boring dish possible with those ingredients, if that makes sense.
Yep. And let's talk about the whole dish. What do you got there?
Barbecued kangaroo and rabbit kidneys, gochujang eggplant, and pickled nashi with rabbit and nashi sauce, and that's a coriander oil.
Well, Callum, you played the alphabet game well. Let's see whether or not you played this dish well as well. So just finish off for us.
Look, that's got me interested. I mean, just that piece of eggplant over the top with little burnt bits around the edge. It just makes you want to go up. Rabbit and root. There you go.
The best
Classic Australian farming combo.
Actually seeing this kangaroo, he's caned it on one side. He's really given it a good crack, whereas the other side he hasn't. It's like he's almost forgotten on one side a little bit.
I think this is a step back for Callum. He's just trying to do a little bit too much. To be honest, the kangaroo for me was a little bit overcooked still. As you say, Jock, I think he might have forgotten about it because I've never seen someone take it through to maybe a third and cook it on one side and then flip it over and sear it and then take it off.
As you can see on this one, as you said, Andy, up to a third of the way through is well done. And a little half kidney, it's kind of lost on its own, you know? I think he just had one too many thoughts. When I was eating the rest of the dish, though, I loved the rest of the dish. Like, I really, really loved it. I loved that eggplant, loved the gaminess and the farminess of the rabbit sauce and the stock that he made.
The eggplant, you know, lovely soft texture. I love the little char and the little sort of spines that he's cut. And the idea of coating it in the gochujang was always like that sort of nasi dengaku sort of style, where you get that charred eggplant plus the soft texture and then that really big flavour, kind of coating everything together.
Let's go to the next one then.
I'm so happy with this dish. And I really hope that today's the day that I finally win immunity and be that first person in top 6.
Okay, gunning for immunity.
Yeah.
You've never won it before.
No.
Could this do it?
I hope so. I'm really happy with it. I think it's quite simple, but I've just tried to highlight every ingredient that I use in the best possible way. So, yeah.
Okay, so what's the dish?
We've got brown butter roasted bugs. Withdrew some artichoke, watercress, and some roasted bug oil.
You've been self-confessed, a little bit lost in the kitchen, haven't produced anything amazing to your standards that you wanted.
Yeah.
Do you think getting immunity, that'll put you back on track?
I think so, yeah. I think last week being in that bottom, like I never want to be in this position ever again. That made me just doubt so much. So I think getting that immunity spot is just like reassurance that I can cook and that it's going to be fine. And it's just, I think, probably what I need mentally.
I think tracking towards the finale, it's all about when you start your run, and there is no better time than right now.
Yeah, I agree.
So you want to sauce up?
Yeah. I haven't done a double sauce in a while.
So that's the watercress emulsion?
Yeah. And then just a bit of the roasted bugs.
What was really important to you to get right with the balance of these sauces?
For me, acidity, I think just working with only white vinegar, having the bugs and everything's quite sweet, I think, in there. I was just trying to get that balance right.
Well,
Thanks, Laura.
tasting. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. Do a little whip around and have a bit of a look there.
Looks unreal. The pop of colour from that watercress is amazing, and then you just, how much you just want to, I was just going to take a bath.
I think the visuals are stunning to begin with. Very promising. I think this is return to form when it comes to Laura and what she's capable of. I think this dish vibrated with energy. Every single element just sort of came together in the most beautiful way. I loved that shellfish oil. It was really supercharged with that sort of toastiness and really beautifully seasoned as well. The bug was sweet. And, you know, everything just came together, anchored by that starchy Jerusalem artichoke, which was perfectly tender. This is food cooked by someone who is happy and centered, and I'm very, very pleased.
I think Laura hit the nail on the head when she said she just wanted to bring a bit more of that acidity, and that was going to be kind of a deciding role on how this dish would play out. For me, the use of vinegar is perfect in that watercress, because you've got your starchiness and kind of heaviness of that jade choke. She's obviously cooked that bug perfectly, mind you, in the butter. So just adding that watercress emulsion with a slight hint of that vinegar, it just makes it so well balanced. She's produced an epic plate of food.
Saputa! Hey!
I think when she doesn't cook a pasta dish, you see the way she thinks about food. Each individual element carefully balanced.
Sariling world.
Thought about it before it was made into a dish itself. You know, very, very clever. So, today you all got a random bunch of ingredients. You all rose to the challenge in this battle for the highly sought after safe spot from Sunday's Elim. Let's see how you went.
Laura, your dish was so well constructed. It was beautifully balanced and exactly the kind of dish that we want from you at this stage of the competition. It was faultless. Hope, you had the strangest bunch of ingredients, but like you've shown before, you turn those ingredients into an extremely well put together dish. It was absolutely delicious. Well done.
Thank you.
Done. Callum, you played the game well early on, and you had the most desirable pantry. That gotcha chang on the eggplant was fantastic, but you delivered a fairly risky dish using both proteins. Unfortunately, the risk just didn't pay off. Your roux, it was unevenly cooked, and I think you just slightly overthought it. Good luck, guys.
Thanks, Cal. Good luck, Papa.
The person that is safe from Sunday's elimination is Laura. First time winning immunity. You finally did it. It really was flawless.
Thank you very much. Oh, exciting.
Congratulations, Laura. Well done, Poe and Callum. We will see you all back on Sunday, but in the meantime, get out of here.
Hey, Paul. Well done.
Yeah,
Great dish.
any other day.
Oh, yeah. I'm really proud of myself still.
Where you were mentally, though,
Yeah.
today, that's
Yeah.
where you need to stay because that was so
Loved
great.
it.
Yeah, thank you.
See you
Thanks,
guys. See you guys.
Bye.
Next time on MasterChef Australia. She's gone down to the wire. Again and again.
I want to win, and I'm not afraid to keep pushing myself to get there.
But
Paul, as always, is looking at the clock.
the Pope
I'm already behind.
Let's go, Chloe.
has time
One more minute.
finally run out.
It's not set.
Oh, Poe.
seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them! All